that he's in a different place, or that, you know, he's like living his life somewhere and I just don't see him, and it's fine. Like, that's how I help, or that's how I cope with, you know, him being gone or him. Hey guys, welcome back to Taharaslounge Lounge, and today I'm going to be doing a story time video for you guys about the time I lost my dad, and that was in 2003. It's been 13 years. It's been 13 years. And yeah, so basically let's just get right into the story. I'm not really a sensitive person, and I would just basically tell y'all how the story went and what all happened. So I was 10 turning 11, and so yeah, it was like April 29th when he passed, and it was like a couple of weeks before my birthday, or like a week before my birthday, and everything was fine. Everything was going as planned. I had birthday plans. It was, you know, normal. Everything was normal. So it was a regular day. My granny lived with us, my cousins, and it was just like a big family house. Like, my dad took care of everybody. So basically I got home and I was just in the living room. We was all watching TV, and my dad was in the room because he wasn't feeling well, and so he was just in the room, you know, laying down. And I remember him coming out and it being so cold in the house. Like, it was freezing in the house. Like, I had like 3 covers on. I remember this so much, and I remember it's like a B2K video that was playing. Like, I want to say it was. You don't even feel like I do. You wrong. Even all the crazy things that I do, you're thinking. Playing. I remember me and my cousins was all in the living room looking at, you know, BT. And he came out and he changed the thermostat. My dad, he changed the thermostat. He was like, it's hot. And we like, it's freezing in here. Like, all of us is like cold. We all bundled up on the floor, like on the coat, on the sofa. Everybody just bundled up, you know, because we freezing. So looking at, I want to say it was 106 in Park, went off. So I ended up going in the room with my dad. And I used to sleep with my dad. I know I was too old to be sleeping with my dad, but hey, I was like a daddy's girl. So yeah. So I went into bed, and I, you know, was getting ready to take a nap, and I remember he was already laying down, and he was already, you know, chilling, you know, relaxing, trying to get over what he had, what he was feeling right before he went to the hospital. So that was the day after this, when, you know, everything went down. So yeah, I went in there, laid down, and all of a sudden I just remember waking up and my sister like in there, and she trying to feed him soup or something like that, and the soup was coming out his nose. And I remember waking up at that point, and they were like, just go in the living room, you know, just go in the living room with my granny. So I go in the living room, and I just hear like a whole bunch of commotion, and my mom, she was outside, so she came in and she was helping. And I remember my sister and my mom being in there, and they calling 911 and all this, and like the paramedics come in and they taking him on the stretcher, and they hit his head on the back of the bed. It was like a lot of stuff going on. Like, I remember so much, so vivid, on the stretcher, and, you know, rolling him out the house. And I was on the steps, like looking down, you know, at them rolling him out the house. And I was just like, not knowing what's going on, not knowing, just thinking that he's still sick, you know. We are getting in the car or whatever. I remember I was in the car with my sister, and I just remember I couldn't have no emotions. I didn't feel nothing. Everybody else was so hurt and, you know, so broken up by it, and I just was like so young and not knowing, you know, I would never see this man in my life again. The man that I grew up with for almost 11 years, and I was, you know, under him the whole 11 years. I would never see him. Like, I guess it didn't really just hurt me, and I kind of didn't grieve and cry over it till later on in life. Basically, that was my story time of when my dad passed. I know it wasn't as exciting and bright as y'all want to hear, but this is more of a video to help people who's going through the same thing, who parents passed, who step parents passed, who had anybody close that you were really close to that passed, that it's going to be okay, and you would grieve. And if you didn't grieve when you were younger or when it happened, you would grieve. You need to know when to talk to someone. And if you're in the point where you just feel so depressed and you don't know what to do, you need to speak up. Speak with someone, let them know how you feel, cry it out. It's okay to cry. I cry out with everything. I be looking at 30-second commercials on TV, and you can, like, my boyfriend be looking at me like, I know you ain't over there crying again, and here gonna be Like, I cry over everything, so it's okay to cry. Sometimes you have to get it out so you can go about your day. Okay, you guys, so yeah, my battery died, so this is gonna be really quick because actually this battery is gonna die too. So if you like story times, leave a comment below. I'll definitely have another story time on a brighter note coming up because I know y'all don't want to see no depressing story time. And I will see you guys in a later video. Y'all stay beautiful, stay blessed wherever it's at, y'all. Wherever y'all at, have I don't even know what I was like. Y'all have a good day, night, weekend, wherever y'all at. Y'all stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay you, and I will see y'all at a later video. Bye bye, you guys.